Hello, it's Michelle, and I've got a couple of new sketchbooks. These are ones that I hadn't heard of before. SMLT Art. I don't actually know what that stands for, but I've ordered two different watercolor sketch pads books. We will see what they are like. Let me find my, where is it? There you are. My little knife to get into these. So let's make a hole and open them up. These both came from Amazon. That's one. And then that's the second one. So let's start with the small one first, which is called Watercolor Sketch Album. Okay, and we can see that this has been done in sections. Right, so this side is feeling quite smooth, and then that side is feeling much more like cold pressed. Get my light back on, I think. Which one is going to be best? Maybe that one. Let's see if I can bring that up enough. I think you just might, yes, you can just about see that there is a slight texture to it. This is a good 300 GSM. Oh no, it says 280. Well, I would have called that 300. That's pretty decent. Okay. How many pages did this have? Twenty-four pages. Acid free, best for watercolor. Doesn't say that it's cotton. Right, well, we're going to give that a bit of a test in a minute. But that one is quite small. That one is just about 5.5 inches square. And then this one's 280 again, GSM. There's 12 pages in this one. Acid free watercolor album. Oh, I see. Oh, look at that. This authentic book is unique. It's made by caring hands in the centre of Europe. Write, draw, personalise it, or use it in any other way you like. Some covers and papers inside are natural, made from recycled materials. For this reason, colours and textures of papers and covers may vary and age like all of us. The textures might be different on different sides of the page. That's normal. Use it to your advantage. Enjoy two different paper surfaces in one book. Or you can go across 2 pages for panoramic drawings. Okay. Oh, so this one does have a little bit more information, doesn't it? Except, is this French? tout ce que vous something dans ce bloc nous tient à. Okay, I mean, I think it is probably oh, that's French. That's Spanish. Oh, it's just in different languages. We care about your creations in this sketch pad, so we make a promise. Sketch something cool. Follow us on Instagram. Post your art using hashtag SMLT ART. We will see you, we will find you, and we will send you a present. Oh, okay. Well, there's something that's quite intriguing then. Right, so let's have a look at, see, that's quite smooth. Again. Has that got any? I'm not, it's a very, very faint texture compared to normal cold pressed, but you can see that these are handmade. They're all stitched, and I quite like the fact that you could go all the way across, and this is quite slim. So size wise on this one then we are looking at 9 3/4 by 7 by 7. So yeah, 9 3/4. That's going to give you a good 18, 19 inches going across the whole thing landscape wise. So let's get some paints and let's give these a bit of a try. We'll use the back of this one. Is that? And the back of this one. So I'm going to use my back pages. Let's get some paints then. What have I got to hand? Okay. I just happen to have these out. So these are the Art Philosophy Prima confections. This is the Woodlands set. That, yeah, it's watercolor. So let's pop you there. I've got some water here and a brush. Let's get quite a nice big brush. We've got a Van Gogh size 12. And thinking about it, we might just need to give these a bit of a spray. Okay. So let's start with some watercolor. There's my water. There you are. Okay, we've got some watercolor on that one. Let's get some watercolor on this one. What colour shall we have with that? Let's go with this one. Right, so we've got some watercolor. Now then, let us take, this is a fine liner. Albeit quite a thick fine liner. but it is a fine liner. I think we can also put down let's put down some coloured pencil. What other colours shall we have? There we go, we've got some coloured pencil. Art Graph soft carbon pencil, because yeah, I use that. So I'll add some of that in there. We might want some neo colour. So we need to be trying a lot of these out. So there we've got a bit of neo colour. What else might we want to try? Let's try here we go. Let's get an Ecoline brush pen. These are water brush pens. Okay, that was Ecoline brush pen. I think we can also add, where are we? Yeah, this is good. We'll get a Faber-Castell Albectura watercolour pen. So I'll add some of that in. And let's find some Molotow marker. That's acrylic. So we've got some acrylic on there. Am I missing anything? Let's just use some water with the Art Graph soft carbon. So we've got quite a bit of water on there. Okay, I guess one of the other things that I might usually use is one of these. So let's just scribble. Using my platinum carbon ink pen. Right, now we need all of that to dry. So I will be back with you in a moment. Okay then, so let's bring this up. And I think it's coped pretty well with just about everything that I've thrown at it. And it looks pretty much okay on the other side. I think there is a little bit of faintness coming through there. And what is that? That is the Albrecht Dürer water brush. Let's see if that's the same on this other one then. Let's bring you up closer. So there we go, we've got some nice textures and things going on. And what are we like on the other side? But to be fair, there's nothing really coming through on the other side of that one. Well, that's pretty good then, isn't it? And that's where that pen was. Nope, that's not coming through. That might just be a coincidence. Pretty good, pretty thick paper. And depending on whether you want a bit more of a chunky kind of square shape, they do feel quite nice. Or whether you are wanting something that seems a bit flatter. And I mean, look, this lays flat. So if you're wanting to do a big panoramic landscape, then this is going to work beautifully. I love the fact that you've got this. So that can go in there, and then that wraps around. And we'll hang on to that, because if I do a picture, I might well send it, or rather post it with the hashtag. Yeah, see what present I get, who knows. So yeah, I don't know how well known these watercolor sketch and albums are. Yeah, it's not something that I've ever come across. Oh, I'm not sure that I've even seen anybody using them on YouTube. SMLT. I wonder where they're based. Okay, perhaps they are Spanish. I don't know. Anyway, let me know if you know more than I do, and whether you've used them, whether you like them. But yeah, I'm feeling quite pleasantly surprised that you know, these are definitely going to take what I can throw at them. And actually, I suppose I really need to, that really needs to go in there, and then that needs to go all the way around, doesn't it? That's better. Yeah, I'm looking forward in particular to use this nice thin one. I think that's going to be very, very useful indeed. So there we are, a couple of new things to share with you. And yeah, have a lovely morning, afternoon or evening wherever you are. Thank you so much for supporting me. It means a great deal. And stay safe, stay healthy, and stay calm.